Hey folks, Eric the Whatever Guy, because it really is whatever for me. And do you folks want to know about the U.S. Department of Health and Human Resources wanting to reclassify cannabis as a Schedule 4 or Schedule 3 drug instead of a Schedule 1 drug? You guys stick around, man. I'll talk to you guys about that. As you guys know me, my name is Eric. I'm Whatever Guy, and I usually shoot videos a couple days a week, basically keeping you guys updated in the world of Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, hemp cannabis, just what's going on around. And man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys about it, man. It's been a crazy week. Got it. This is late Tuesday afternoon or excuse me, Wednesday afternoon for me. It's actually Thursday for you guys. I have actually got a doctor's appointment today, which will be Wednesday, about 12 o'clock. I'm going to go check that out. And then also, I will be heading over to Oz City Labs over in Foley, Alabama tomorrow. My plan is to be over there probably sometime in the morning, maybe about lunch. I'm going to shoot some video of their lab or whatever, but really the reason I'm going over there is because we're looking for some 25 milligram Delta 8 vegan orange slices, and they carry those over there. So I'm going to go over there and check out their process and see what they got going on. And then this weekend sometime, I want to head over towards Dothan. We've got a new salesman over there, Steven. He's actually from Michigan. He's been in the cannabis industry for quite a long time. And my kids like to go over to Lake Jackson and swim on the weekends, which is probably about 30 or 40 minutes from Dothan. So I'm going to head over to Dothan sometime this weekend, probably, if I don't head over there tomorrow afternoon. And I'm going to check him out, and we're going to visit some shops and a couple of customers we have that exist there already. But having said that, man, sitting here looking at today's, obviously Tuesday afternoon, or excuse me, Wednesday afternoon for you guys, Wednesday evening will be Thursday for you guys. But sitting here looking around, floating around on the internet today, and I noticed that the U.S. Department of Health and Human Resources has sent a recommendation to the DEA to reclassify cannabis to Schedule 3, which means that they are admitting that cannabis has a potential for I think no addiction, and then obviously it has some health value on the other end. So we're going to switch over to an article here over at, I think it's over at Marijuana Moment. Yeah, it's over here at Marijuana Moment. It says top federal health agency says marijuana should be moved to Schedule 3 in historic recommendation to the DA. There's actually two articles over here. When they made this statement, guys, the guy that came out for the one of the leaders, or whoever the guy that was talking for the HHS that sent this recommendation over at Biden's order. Biden was the one that actually asked them to take a look at this and see what was going on with it. And this is their recommendation to the DEA. Having said that, he actually came out and gave that speech at exactly 4:20, like exactly 4:20 p.m., whatever time it was there. They came out, and that was like I'm not sure what that signals, but they're making a big deal out of it. So we're going to take a look at this article and see what it says. It says the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is officially recommending that marijuana be removed from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 under federal law. A historic development that means the top health agency no longer considers cannabis to be a drug with high abuse potential and no medical value. After completing a scientific review into cannabis under a directive from President Joe Biden last year, HHS is now telling the Drug Enforcement Administration that it believes marijuana should be placed in Schedule 3 of Controlled Substances Act. The recommendation is not binding, and DEA has the final say, but the scientific analysis combined with growing political support for cannabis reform may well influence DEA to make the change. As a Schedule 3 drug, cannabis would still remain federally prohibited. However, the rescheduling would have major implications for researchers who've long criticized the Schedule 1 classification that creates significant barriers for access to studies. Following the data and science, HHS has expeditiously responded to President Biden's directive to HHS Secretary Becerra and provided his scheduling recommendations for marijuana to the DEA on August 29, 2023. They did that at 4:20, guys, at 4:20 p.m. An HHS spokesman said in a statement to Marijuana Moment Wednesday, this administrative process was completed in less than 11 months, reflecting this department's collaboration and leadership to ensure that a comprehensive scientific evaluation be completed and shared expeditiously. Moving cannabis to Schedule 3 would also unlock marijuana's industry's tax opportunities that are currently unavailable. We can confirm DEA received a letter from the Department of Health and Human Services providing its findings and recommendations on marijuana scheduling, pursuant to Biden's request for a review. As part of this process, HHC conducted a scientific and medical evaluation for consideration by DEA. DEA has the final authority to schedule or reschedule a drug under the Controlled Substances Act. DEA will now initiate its review. The Food and Drug Administration under HHS led the scientific review led to the Schedule 3 recommendation. According to Bloomberg, which first reported the development, HHS Assistant Secretary for Health Rachel Levine who advocated for medical cannabis as Pennsylvania's health secretary before joining Biden's administration, sent a letter to DEA on Tuesday about Schedule 3 recommendation that referenced FDA's review. Folks, there it is right there. Like, I'm not going to go down for the rest of the article. Hopefully, the DEA will take this recommendation and move forward with it. This is a big move for us, especially over boar hemp, considering the fact that we are actually in a battle with the state health department about CBD infused edibles in the state. This statement right here, moving forward from the HHS, is probably going to put a little dent in that argument for those guys. I hope it does, because obviously they're leaning towards the scientific version of the studies, and they're actually doing it in a way that is not leaning one way or the other. So apparently they have learned what we have known for the last couple thousand years, that cannabis is a very beneficial and can be a medicinal product for those folks out there that can use it, obviously, that can benefit from it. All right, folks, this is Whatever Guy signing off. Hope you're having a great week. I apologize for being jawed up. Like I said, it's lunchtime, and in the middle of the day working, and I don't normally cut my videos. I don't normally script my videos. I kind of just get on here, shoot them 10 minutes, and I have them loaded up in less than 20. All right, folks, it's Whatever Guy signing off, and I'll talk to you guys later, man. Love you. See ya.